Elvis Stojko. Youth against experience for the gold. And for the bronze medal, Alexander Apt battling the American Timothy Gable. So this ISU Grand Prix of figure skating now heats up for the men. They're on the ice warming up for the super final. Well, the king skates against the kid later on, but up next, the bronze medal matchup. Timothy Gable of the U.S. against Alexander Apt of Russia. The super final gets underway now for the men here in Lyon. Timothy Gable of the United States takes the ice, battling for the bronze medal.
The music, 7 Years in Tibet by John Williams. This was the program that he became the first to perform 3 quadruple jumps in one program at Skate America earlier this fall. He's planned the same thing here. Triple axel, triple toe loop.
So far, Gable is 1 for 4 in terms of those quads you speak of, Dick, here in this competition.
Now we'll see if he's capable of this first beautiful, beautiful quadruple Stojko triple toe loop. Stojko, quadruple Stojko, but he's down. Combination spin. Running turns into a back flying death drop sit spin. Now watch the way he enters his next triple jump. Low slinging back, shoot the duck. Oh, Oh, he did that. Oh, he did that from an outside edge. That was supposed to have been a triple Salchow. Instead, he substituted what looked to me to be like a loop jump. The end result was he slipped off the back outside edge. A disastrous thing for any skater at any time. He never got off the ice. You know, that can be one of the most crucifying moves, is to slip off that edge. You never know it's coming. You never get off the edge. You skate onto the edge of your boot and you're gone. And I can tell you something, he will never, ever, ever go into that jump again without remembering the fact that he fell this time on that particular edge.
Along with his coach, Carol Heiss-Jenkins, 5.6s, 5.7s for technical merit.
Those are good marks. They're recognizing the quadruple that he did do.
And now for presentation, Dick.
They're all over the lot from 5.4 to 5.8, and that reflects the fact that people do and don't like what he was doing as a stylist.
Here in Lyon, the super final continues for the men. Alexander Apt takes the ice, battling Timothy Gable for the bronze medal, the 23-year-old from Moscow.
The music is songs from Victoria City, Tablet and Basta.
Apt, a replacement for Alexei Yagudin, who we mentioned earlier, had to withdraw because of an injured right heel and a broken boot, which he didn't have time to replace.
Has a wild freestyle. Look at this triple axel. Falling out as he goes up into the second part of that combination, a triple toe loop.
He's the only man here who has never landed a quad in competition.
Well, he has one listed as this next move. Remember, he's free to change his mind at any time. Here it is. And it was a quadruple toe, but it was double-footed, and he will not get the credit that he should have gotten for that move. Great effort, though. I'm not sure what dance hall he's in this particular moment. That would have been a triple axel. It ended up being a single one.
No matter who you're rooting for, you have to be happy for Alexander Apt. Came onto the scene in '95 with great potential, but has suffered injury after injury. A hip injury, a knee, cut his quadriceps with his skate blade. Was hospitalized for 6 months, couldn't walk for another 3 months after that. And here he is, skating again with the best in the world.
Triple Lutz jump, double Lutz jump rather. A very nice position on that forward camel. See how he's up on the toe? That's not good. He should be flatter. It would make a steadier, more complete spin. Triple flip jump. It's almost as though he's thrown this program together. Triple loop jump, not very satisfactory.
Well, he just found out 5 days ago that he was due to skate here.
Well, what he's doing is moving from one end of the ice to the other and popping a jump at each end. And a lot of moves like this which don't make much sense. It's been not a very good position. Well, that was an incomplete program. It showed the fact that he got the bid to come here just 5 days ago. This is one sport that you just can't pull it out of the hat every single time. You got to have preparation. You got to have all those elements that make this sport work. And that means music and choreography, sensitivity, development, creativity, as well as wildly difficult technique.
First set for technical merit, 5.3 up to 5.5.
Not very good,
no.
And that's really reflecting the fact that he was all over the line, trying to pull off these jumps, making some and missing some.
Fairly wide range for presentation, too, 5.4 to 5.7. So it's Timothy Gable, the United States entry here at the Grand Prix of Figure Skating Final for the men, who wins the bronze medal in Lyon. The gold medal matchup is straight ahead. Plющенko takes on Stojko. They're both wearing gold. Who will capture it? Will be Terry Gannon, Dick Button, Leslie Visser, and it's hard to imagine a better matchup for the gold medal here in Lyon. The Grand Prix of Figure Skating Final about to be decided. The wily veteran, the rising star. Here is Elvis Stojko skating head-to-head with Evgeny Plushenko.
And what a credit he is to this sport. Powerful, hardworking, just never stops. He's been a great competitor. First to do quadruple jumps, in the first rank of people who have been able to perform them. This is his planned one right here. You know, sometimes it's harder to do those as a single jump than it is to do them in combination.
Why would that be?
Because your mind is on the second jump and not on the first.
Elvis has said that this format, this competition, so taxing, it's all about the last man standing. A war of attrition. He's trying to be just that.
These moves all explained by realizing that the music is from the motion picture The Mummy. Triple Lutz jump. quadruple toe right here. Let's see. Yes, it looks like it. No, a triple toe. Remember, there's no loss of points for not doing something. You just don't get the extra points for having done it. Jump. A waltz jump. We don't see many of those. That's the simplest of all, a half revolution, but right up into that triple Stojko. And a sit spin. Footwork, the kind of thing he does so well. The final combination spin. A very tough program.
Well, at 27 years of age, Elvis Stojko has won 3 world championships, 2 Olympic silver medals, and he tells us he thinks he's yet to reach his full potential.
Well, I think tonight was not his most invigorating night. There was a little slowness during the program. It wasn't as strong as it could have been.
Technical merit mark stick 5.2 up to 5.6.
Not very happy marks for him. I think that just the fact was that they were not happy with the combination and the wild variety of moves that he had.
Presentation now in the 5.6 up to 5.8 range. And yeah, Elvis so-so about those. Not real thrilled about the marks and the performance here in Lyon. It's come down to the youngest man in the competition taking on the oldest man in the competition, 17-year-old Evgeny Plushenko, the reigning world silver medalist, trying to take over the top spot this season. He expected to be battling Alexei Yevgeny, but he's trying to win the gold over the 3-time world champ, Elvis Stojko.
He's got flair, he's got a sense of humor, he loves playing with the audience, but look at this combination. First, a quadruple toe loop, a triple toe loop, up into a double loop. Now that is one heck of a combination.
That's the 3rd time that he has done that. At the NHK Trophy in Japan, he became the first to ever do it. He repeated that at the Russian National Championships, where he defeated Alexei Yevgeny.
Well, now that that's off his mind, he's got a lot of freedom, I think, and fresh air coming in. Look at this triple axel. Triple toe loop. A little trouble on the end, but actually, who cares at this stage of the game? Now you can see the playfulness that he gets going with this. The difficult moves are out of the way. Triple axel. Circular footwork. He loves those kind of moves, and he loves milking the audience. Triple Lutz jump.
Speaking of those matchups with Yagudin, which he expected here, they used to train together under Alexei Mishin, and there's not much love lost between the two Russian skaters.
Flip jump. Sit spin combination that's really not as great as it could be. Triple Stojko. Combination spin. Well, it was really a very fine program and a very good program, and he did lots of triple jumps, 8 of them to be exact, and 1 quadruple.
Standing ovation and a nod.
Yes, and all of that is deserved. Yep. And he deserves this championship very much. It was not a great performance, and it is a beatable performance. He needs style, he needs focusing, he needs fulfilling, he needs better choreography and better movement. But what he does do, I mean, he's got the energy and he's got the jumps and he's got everything going for him. So it's still a pretty terrific performance.
But Dick, we all hate to admit it, but we have to. Youth has its rewards.
Oh, yeah.
17 years of age.
You can't,
endless energy.
You can't beat it. Now look at this quadruple combination. First, a quadruple toe loop. That is spectacular. And now he steps back into a triple toe loop, lands, and goes up into a double loop. That is wonderful. Now, I don't care what about the rest of it. That was superb. Now, here again, watch this. First, the quadruple. Step back, tap it, and do a triple toe loop. And now land and don't do anything but just rise off that edge. That is tough and awfully well done.
5-8, 5-8.
Now, he's received 4 perfect 6s throughout the Grand Prix series, including his early performances here in Lyon. The first set of marks, 5.8. There it is. A perfect 6. That's the first one he's received all year for technical merit.
Pretty terrific marks, I'll tell you. They really liked that.
And the second set now, 3 perfect 6s. How about that, Dick?
Well, I think that was very generous, and I'm happy for him that he's got it.
Yeah, but even the hand from Elvis Stojko, who knew that tonight Evgeny Plushenko was better. Elvis did not skate up
Nope. Well,
to the level that we've grown accustomed. Well, Evgeny Plushenko with the win here. He has not lost this season so far. He edges out Elvis Stojko for the gold medal. The American Timothy Gable beats Alexander Apt for the bronze. Your final standings here in the men's superfinal. The gold medalist now has joined Leslie Visser. Leslie?
Terry, he may be the youngest competitor, but he looked like a master tonight. Yevgeny, congratulations. You skated 3 programs in 2 days. How difficult was that?
Well, it's not difficult for me because I work for these programs. It's okay for me. It's not difficult.
You made it look pretty easy. You have the World Championships. You were second in the world last year. How do you feel for this year?
Well, I must work more after this competition. You know, I must do it. I think in the world I must do it quad Salkov and quad Tolop.
Well, we will see you in Nice. I think after this competition you deserve a rest.